like to start with thank you for coming. The way this party started was, it was always an idea that was in the works, in the making for a long time. But the reality was that Kyle had a surgery coming up, and as all parents know, no. I'm going to speak to the parents here. As all parents know, you are only as happy as your unhappiest child. So we knew that Kyle had a big surgery and a big recovery coming up. So it seemed kind of awkward and weird to plan a party or something, not knowing, how he was going to be through the surgery and stuff. So everything kind of got delayed a little bit, which is fine. So what we ended up doing was, while Kyle was home recovering and Craig was out in the rat race earning a living, Kyle and I started plotting this idea.
Oh, while he was on painkillers.
While he was on painkillers.
The painkillers.
And I was worried because
he said Vetri when he was under.
So I was worried because it felt rather last minute, and it felt rather, a lot of people, and it's a time of year where people are away on spring break and stuff. So I just let it go, and I said, it's going to happen how it happens, and it'll be great. So Kyle talked to Tom, and Kyle came back and he said, I found this great restaurant where we can have 12 or 13 people, and we have it on this night. And I said, oh my gosh, I felt so relieved. Craig's favorite food and favorite people are Greek, so this just felt like it was all coming together. So I started making calls, and it felt very much like the last minute, because it kind of was. And I was calling people that I just adored, and the people that I called all said yes, and they're here. I called Neil. I called.
You're such an asshole. I love him.
So clearly they love Craig, but they have no social life. But here we are. So thank you for coming. This means the world to us. As you can see from Craig's expression, he had no clue what was going on. So,
as usual.
So that's my second thing. I want to thank Craig for being charmingly clueless.
Charmingly clueless. That's good.
For adding to the fun of me and Kyle and Kara planning this and lying left and right, and you had no idea what was going on.
Absolutely.
We are texting back and forth, our phone calls, everything to make this happen with everybody. With Pat Mel. It was so cool that you were doing taxes and had no idea. So, right?
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So, all I really want to say is that, as if you know me and Craig, the two of us, unaccustomed as I am to public speaking, because
I talk a little bit, okay?
Craig does all the talking. Craig does all the talking.
At least you're not talking with your legs open and your. Remember that? Remember that?
No.
Remember when he was talking and he was like.
Cut the video. It's a great story, actually.
No. So,
let me tell you about it.
So this is the part of the night where I want you to listen and not talk. This is where I want you to listen. Right?
So hard.
No, I know, it's hard. It's hard for me and it's hard for you. So I'm going to talk and you're going to listen. So tonight we celebrate Craig, all ages, all kinds of families, all kinds of friends, old and new. And this is a big birthday, and it should be recognized as much as you don't want to recognize it, or maybe you do. So these people are here to say cheers to you. And I would say that the biggest compliment you could pay Craig would be this: to say you are an awesome husband, you are a great father, you are the son that every dad wants, and you are the son-in-law that my dad always hoped for me.
And he's also a great friend.
And he's a great friend.
Thank you.
So he is truly all of those things. So
Yeah.
when I was thinking about tonight, I was thinking about how the greatest thing you could say about Craig is that there are a lot of things, but the greatest thing you could say is that I remember my mom saying many years ago that, and it was lost on me, I'll admit, you should marry a man like your father. Well, my dad was a colonel in the Air Force.
Hey,
So,
what's
I
a
don't-
squadron?
Who could fix that?
I don't really know what happened. I married a Jewish Quaker on the right side of the tracks.
Oh.
And in all the things that are important, he is very much like my dad, which is the most important thing you say about Craig and my dad and about Gerald, that of everything that's important. He's got it going on, and I didn't know it at the time. I did deep down inside, but I obviously know it now. So, to Kara, the only girl here, marry somebody like your father.
I would not advise that.
Not exactly.
Something like that.
Close enough.
Oh.
And everything that's important. Pay attention to that. And to you young men, your mothers aren't so bad either. So keep that in mind. You don't want to marry your mother, but all the things that are important, pay attention to. So lastly, unaccustomed as I am to
Totally killing me here, you know.
if I remember, there's this toast that my dad does. My dad has not been very well the last several months, and my dad gave a toast to us at Thanksgiving, or not Thanksgiving, but at one point he was
Christmas.
at our house. Yeah, Christmas. He was at our house, and he gave
I'm a Jewish
toast.
guy, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. Craig had Christmas. We had a big tree. It was awesome.
It's awesome.
And my parents come every Christmas.
That was a Quaker breakfast.
The Rainbow Coalition.
So there's a toast that my dad gave that I don't know Kyle and Carol will remember, and I don't know if I'll remember, quite frankly, but I'm going to try and
This
say
should be
it.
interesting.
I know. So raise your glass.
Yeah.
All right? A Scottish toast. Here's to cheating, stealing, fighting, and drinking. May you, if you cheat, cheat death. If you steal, steal the heart of the one you love. If you fight, fight for your brother or your sister. And if you drink, drink with me. Happy birthday.
Beautiful.
Okay?
Beautiful.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Nope, go ahead. Wow.
Well, you should pick up public speaking.
I know. Greg, you want to shut your mouth?
Wow.
If you pipe down, I'd have a chair.